2 years of our schedule just got canceled
Sure.
overnight, like everybody else in the world. And at that time, we were living on the boat, and the marina then shut down, and Bill's parents needed full-time care 24/7. And we thought, we don't know what we're dealing with. We're probably the best people, to take care of them. So we moved into what Bill called his office, with 300 square foot RV. And that's where we lived. It was kind of funny because, we have friends, the LaFoons, and they, at the beginning of COVID, did a date night. And they said, yeah, when you get on each other's nerves, just go to different parts of the house. And we're like, we only have inside and outside. We don't have different parts of the house. So we thought, if our marriage could use this template in the best of times, surely everybody who's married probably needs some help on staying in love during this really tough time. And we started having couples almost immediately. God said, here's your new pivot, Bill. You are a relationship coach. I'm going to fill your days up with coaching couples through Zoom. And my husband has continued to have a very full schedule. I kind of mentor the writers, speakers, equippers, and he handles the couples because he's a gifted shepherd and counselor, communicator. He just takes good care of people's hearts, teaches them wonderful skills. So primarily during COVID, we did what everybody else did, and our livelihood was through technology, like you're sitting here with this great technology.
I now know how to use Zoom.
That's right.
Doesn't everyone?
Yes, we do. And because of that, it was familiar territory. People are not intimidated by technology anymore. And so they'll sit as couples with their little cup of coffee, talking to their relationship coach and my husband. And sometimes I hop in, depending on what the topic is, and if they want that female, perspective. But then when things began to open up again, we began to be able to do hybrid events where we would go live to a church, and maybe there was a live audience and then still some folks on Zoom. And now we're getting back to where it's majority, I would say it's 60% live and only 40% Zoom. So we're feeling normal in an abnormal world.
That's a great way to put it. Pam Farrel joining us today. It is the Summer 2022 Christian Product Expo in Lexington, Kentucky. And I had mentioned the marriage. So you've got one marriage meetup book.
What it is,
correct?
It's a his and her set.
So there are two. Okay, I was thinking there were multiple.
One for the husband, one for the wife.
Okay.
Yep. Because it is a working template. So we like to say it keeps the aha in a relationship. And the first thing is it helps you with your attitude. And so we each bring God's word, a verse that has crossed our path that we can pray for one another. And then the second part of an attitude is not only bringing God's word, but actually doing the prayer. And then the H is for habits, so who's going to do what? How about the money? How about scheduling projects? The to-dos of a marriage and a family. And if you run a business together like we do, it's great for entrepreneurs as well. And so there's certain habits that are in there that'll help you pull together in the same direction rather than pulling apart. And the last A is for affection. And so part of the marriage meetup is we write down when we're going to have that romantic date, when we're going to have what we call, red hot monogamy. And another part of the affection is it's bookended with, we come in with an affirmation, something that our spouse has done that we totally appreciate this last week. Thank you for being a techie guy, Bob. Wow, I'm so impressed. I don't have to do that. And then at the end of the marriage meetup, after you've divvied up all the responsibilities and scheduled all the people and matched calendars and looked at the checkbook, then we thank our spouse for something. We express some gratitude for something that happened in the meeting right then, that day. Thank you so much that you didn't get mad at me that I didn't finish this or that, or thank you so much for your grace, etc. So we begin and end the meeting with prayer, with affirmation, and usually over a good cup of coffee. We like to say coffee plus conversation equals connection, and that's what we're all going for.